scoop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Here's Avery Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
They're set up at the 35 now. Awesome play. They give it to Barkley. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and close in on him for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 25. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. On the move, headed right. He just throws this one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. It's Hurts once again. Forced out to his right. It's complete to Goddard. So they get this down to the 7-yard line. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Great.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Chased out to his right. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie.
Yeah, totally get it. Pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely it's what you did to get down inside the red zone, but so often what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it could lead to some pretty nasty results.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. This is Cox. That's Walker. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here. It will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down, here's Lamar. Vacates quickly left side. He's keeping it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
First down throw for Jackson. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Ravens.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. He rolls to his right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Hurts now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. Working quickly here.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for Eagles. First down. First and
10. Here's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Hits him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Here's Hurts. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. He used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. Here's Hurts. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Hey, let's go. Trim it. Hey.
On 4th down, Hurts. He's caught. He's got Brown. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Offense in the hurry up here.
14 yards. That's good for another Eagle.
1st down from the red zone. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles start to fight back with their first points of this game. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. Tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson fires right away, but incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So that brings up 2nd down.
Nolan Smith on the coverage defensively.
Throwing again is Lamar. Escapes out to the left. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check, but his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Third and long for him here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Jordan Stout in punt formation for the Ravens.
And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And he even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
He was brought down
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. On the move, headed right. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Finds him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10.
On the draw, it's Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Trying to locate it. Oh no, he lost it.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it can go harmlessly out of bounds.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Goes to the hurry-up offense here. Going to the ground again on first. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop. It's the 2-minute warning now from the lake. The Ravens trailing on the scoreboard. Second and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. First and 10, here's Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
4. Short pass brought in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Come on,
Oh,
dog.
someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. The 40. At the 20. And he's going to go. It's a big 6. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? They even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme was gimme 6.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Returnable from the 2. He'll head out of bounds on the return. First call here coming from the shotgun. Jackson trying to get after the pick. He puts some power on a deep one left. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Eagles get it back after making their third first-half interception. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore, they play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making...
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got two in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
On first down, Hurts flushed out of the pocket. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive.
We changed it.
On first down, Jackson escapes the pocket. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Second down, Jackson to pass. Hits him on the out route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He beams one, deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to stop him, but he's got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the red zone now. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens jump to the lead on before the half. It's a Taz
He was looking
Walker
good the whole
touchdown.
time.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens get it back to a 14-point game. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Hey, don't touch that. On anyone else. Hey, easy, 63, back.
Looking to throw. He put some juice on a deep throw. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Ravens do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
First down throw for Jackson. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, run for Henry. And they make the stop, we're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A pickup of 2 yards. And the Raven first down.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Complete to Henry on the check down. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Headed out right. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6, so it'll be 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. The throw is caught. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Shipley now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Will Shipley touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns? Huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. Buying some time left. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room. Just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Here we go. 2nd and 9. They did it yet again. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles have it a little ways into enemy territory. They're at the 40.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
All right, this is A.J. Dillon. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run this second tape.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Going right back to Dillon. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and short, Barkley. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Hurts now from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for an Eagles.
Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. This one's to Andrews out right. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
That one's complete over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st down. Here's Lamar. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman 1 time that game.
Travis Jones on the stop. Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Eagles ball, and this one looks like it may already be out of reach. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He fires one deep down the right. He's got it at the 30. That one nabs him 33 yards, and you set it down too.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Trying for a touchdown here. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles put up even more points in a win. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7.
It's just I ain't got no reps. Last time I played was shoot. That was last Sunday. It's the only way I get real.
Into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT.
This the only way I can get reps in. It's cool. We're figuring it out.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. This is Cox. That's Walker. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. Working quickly here. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Flush down out to his left. Andrews has it. Working downfield.
It's a fucking pass.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
This one side.
The Ravens putting up points in a game decided. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Now the Ravens offense staying put. Look at this. They're going for 2. Jackson throwing for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
Be a little armchair quarterback after that call. Like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
The Ravens look like they got it back, and they did! All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still, had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was 2 things, Kate. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to really need it, that gives you the confidence that you can get it done.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Rolling out to his left. Throwing on the run, deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up. Throwing again is Lamar. He's trying to go deep again. This is caught inside the 15. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Offense up to the line fast. First down from the red zone. Has it in close. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock. An independent of the game situation. We both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place. But 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Ravens going to give it another go, trying for 2. Lamar throwing again. And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get 2.
That nigga got that.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery.
I think I figured out how to get him.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They come through with a nice game. gain there. Gain of 10, first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Eagles, first down.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to take this all the way to about the 31. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They're going to play action. Here's Hurts. He finds Brown right side. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
For an Eagles.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles leading by 16. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Barkley trying this up the gut. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A loss of 1. It's now third down and 6.
Sending him on the dime. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. So on fourth down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. Elliott connects there. They make this a 19.3 score advantage.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's kind of feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Another 2-point try coming for the Ravens.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Report! 180! Yo.
He's throwing for it! And he's in for 2. So the progress is being made. The lead drops down now to 11.
52. Ravens 41.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Timing so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. First down, ball at the 36. Running right, it's Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Barkley again here on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. They send a receiver in motion right. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. They'll run for it with Barkley.
I can bump it, guys.
And even with time to process as you ran backwards, Brock, still no idea what's going on. He's indeed going to wind up in his own end zone for a safety.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
Out now for the free kick, hoping their defense can answer a safety with a stop of their own. And this isn't going to help things following that safety as the free kick winds up out of bounds. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. Here he goes, one final shot. Catch is made down the right sideline. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Huard and everyone here on Our Great Crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles.
Being on some chips, we go 0 to 100 real quick.